he sees. Oh, you meant the world to me.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mess me up, tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby.
Oh, they're going to try to contest here.
I think they lose.
Teleports are coming down. That is Garlic coming in. That is a lethal teleport if they don't see it.
They missed the ult.
Arrow's going to go wide. They're going to get it.
They got the
And here comes the fight. Bagels is going to be taken down early.
Nope.
Flexner's still alive. But Garlic with the backline. Huge damage. Pop Blossom comes through. Flexner is still alive. Action on the run.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
turning this fight. Red's not going to pop
There
their
it
shield.
is.
But it's not enough. Arxon on the run. Flexner over the wall.
There's a hunger that drives
This
me.
is not good for Hard Rockers here. Actually, this might be the best.
They
thing
have
for
good
Hard
height,
Rockers
actually.
here, as they will have height.
And they can
Dropping
keep them in the zone.
And Hard Rockers have won!
Because that's just how this game works. It's how King's Row works. Oh, but J-Dog refuses to let them go. And he finds him with a fantastic hammer down. What a play.
Oh, that is a great angle. That's huge for Mines as Gam is able to pick up Benji off the wall climb. He picks up another!
This ISO is being very aggressive. Oh no, he looked away at the wrong time. No! That was a beautiful three-piece by Squeaky. Lined him up.
Looking for his team. They're a little lagging behind. Yeah, like I said, something I wanted to see Hard Rock do.
He's air dribbling. He has the dirtiest air dribble.
What a reset by him.
Oh my gosh.
Wings upon my
Doc
feet.
remaining. He's hovering over that magic burst for a second. He had a lot more mana this time, I think. Yeah, he's gonna take away that again. Ignis is just trying to stay away, and then down air. How did that sweet spot?
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna.
What's up, my rowdy rockers? We're back at you with some Overwatch tonight. I'm WiseOwl,
I'm Ringo.
and we're here to have some fun. And you know, it's been a hot minute though. You know, at least be able to cast Overwatch.
Have we ever been in the chairs together?
Grubby games.
You're right. We did.
we did
one for Grubby
we
Games.
did one for Grubby games.
I think that was.
I think that was.
I think that's it.
for the most part. Yeah. But no, I'm really excited. I want to be able to cast Overwatch this season, but I got pulled to.
We needed you.
Yeah, unfortunately. But you know,
You're like Reinhardt.
I
People
am
that know
like Reinhardt.
Overwatch lore.
True.
Got the call back and just couldn't put down the hammer.
But with that, let's kind of see what happened last week. We are with our Overwatch JV team. So, pregame show, yep, that file, and then last match recap.
Don't worry though.
Perfect.
If anyone's here wanting to support the varsity roster,
We got our
we're
game
back
tomorrow.
with you tomorrow.
Let's go.
Overwatch doubleheader. You
after-
love to see it.
After 2 weeks of me being gone. But last week for the Overwatch JV team, it was kind of an unfortunate loss. They ended up winning the first map and ended up dropping 3 in a row. But you know, I got some pretty high hopes for them. I think they got some pretty good potential here.
If they play like they played on that opening Samoa map, because the team, like, they were unified in every movement they did. It was, they pushed together, they chose targets together. Every, like, aspect of analysis they needed was there. And then as they, like, lost that first map, I feel like morale kind of went down, and that unification kind of followed behind with it.
Absolutely. You know, I got some pretty for the game.
I'm looking forward to today.
So
I think it's going to be a fun one.
with that, we are going up against the MSU Beavers. I did fail to mention that, so let's get some team lineups. You know, on the Hard Rocker side, we got our captain, Thy Saber, and we got 4 DPS, Obsessed Gamer, and Bomber 11. And then 4 supports, we got Demon Heathen and Zathos. We're on UMT Grizz's. Oh, I forgot to update that. Over on MSU's Beaver side, don't mind that. That's entirely on me. We got Stormwave for the captain, Mr. Stabby, love the name, Radcat. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Do you know?
Ayaku.
Ayaku.
I have no clue.
Then they got Ghost. And for subs,
It was Miss Mary and another one.
thank you.
Dumpling.
Yeah, Miss Marion and Dumpling. Awesome sauce. All right. Because whenever you show it in studio mode, it shows it for us over here because it's showing. So click out of studio mode for a second and go to predictions. Team Alliance again. Perfect. So you know what? I'm excited for a good game tonight. I think it's gonna be
Hard Rockers, right?
Hard Rockers, yeah, Hard Rockers win.
Just making sure we're repping the right team.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Hard Rockers. I'm gonna even go in depth to say it's gonna be the opening.
I think so.
I think it's gonna be the warm-up game of getting back into the seat.
But then after that, I think they're going to kind of get back in the mode, remember what they need to do, and push forward with it.
Absolutely. Second here, I am making sure everything is good to go. Op also does the same thing, an amazing W op.
New op in the chair today.
New op in the chair.
I don't know if it's overall or just for Overwatch.
Just for Overwatch, yeah.
Anyone go into Minds interested in joining out the stream team?
Absolutely.
Reach out to Coach T through the Discord.
Coach T or me at WiseOwl. And we will happily bring you right in. W indeed.
William Wise, W.
Damn, I'm getting doxxed.
You deserve to get doxxed. If you go through this whole entire stream without saying my name.
That is true. But you know what we haven't done yet?
Haven't we done? Oh, you're so right.
We did get some celebratory cheesecake here that we were going to eat before stream because we are that confident. From Cheesecake Factory. And we got Piggy Power and Shack. It is time for Overwatch, indeed. Thanks for coming back, Piggy, our most favorited alumni.
You're picking favorites.
I am picking favorites.
Let's not forget. Landmines last year. Who was in the sub bidding war? I don't think it was Piggy Power. I think there was someone else involved there.
Yeah. But you know what? You struggling there?
Oh
no.
My industrial engineer said there's not enough tolerancing on this.
But with that, we're going to wait for us to get into the match. So we will catch you on the flip side and take a bit of a break.
So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? Let you go. So why is it so hard to let you go? You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. In the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You're the night sky hiding behind dark gray clouds. I can't figure you out now. I see your blue. There is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the time. I can't find the point where our two pass the line. But you're the night sky. I'm trying to see your stars, but I've always feared the dark. Now I see violet. I can feel your silence. You always feel so far when your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky.
Heard them say our best days pass us by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal. 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 Sometimes I feel that my luck's run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real, this life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal.
And we are in. Unfortunately, I don't have any drink to drink, so Caleb's drinking for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about bans while you're doing it. That way we had something to talk about while I'm drowning in
Fair
Dr.
enough.
Pepper cherry.
All right, so you can use WASD and the mouse to kind of move around and look at the map before the match starts. But on our side, we banned Malga, and they banned. They banned. Make sure.
Back in action. We banned Malga, their side banned Junkrat, so overall, I don't think it's going to see much use because while they had the Malga profile picture, it didn't look like they had a lot of Malga playtime for the enemy tank, and Junkrat is not a good character, and I hate them.
Absolutely. All right, you can start controlling them from the most part now. Yeah. That cam's working. Let's go. All right, right away. We got a team comp coming out. I hate it.
One big thing that I know the JV roster's been working on, after Hale and I kind of criticized a little bit about how we had a really good, strong Rhine comp, they've actually been learning a lot of new comps, such as Junker Queen. I believe they started working on Ramatra as well. But it'll be very fun to kind of see some new stuff from JV.
Yeah. Right away, we see this fight taking place in over middle ground. Saber trying to take care of this Venture, and I think
nice early pick on the Venture, unable to lock it down though.
Focusing more on the tank.
Oh, Kiri having to use TP there to get out, but they are still picked by Bomber. Mythos falls shortly after though.
Same with Bomber being taken out by their Venture. Lightsaber ends up getting the cast and is focusing more on Ana here. Unfortunately, Beavers do take the fight win and are able to cap this for the first percentage.
It was a very even fight all around, though. There were picks happening everywhere. It was a very close fight. I think it was just they were able to pick off our supports a little bit faster, getting both of them even, just needed that little bit of edge to the fight.
Seems like Bomber here is trying to be able to take an off angle to help out the team a little bit. Mythos pushing up slightly, try and help out their team, take some space.
Looks like we're now going into the main engage as Saber starts to push it on JQ.
Ult coming out right
very
away,
early
takes
ult.
out Zathos. Saber not knowing where to look.
They're making ultimately the right decision, just unfortunately getting blocked off. Are able to still stay alive, though.
Absolutely, making really good space for his team to be able to not really go down there.
Fortunate pick on Mythos and Obsess as Venture dives in. Bomber goes as well. Saber shortly after for the team win. Zathos is out, though, it looks like.
Really good saving there. I don't really see any of this team cohesion. You know, it seems like one of them's trying to go in right away, and then they just get picked off, and Saber's trying to push up, but no one's there.
I feel like it's It's almost like when you play comp in this game of
Mhm.
just you aren't having a clear cohesion of everyone pushes in at the same time for that value. And I feel like it's kind of being seen on both sides, and why these fights are taking so long is just
We see Wu Yang and we just see the Wu Yang ult. I thought there was an Ana there too, but no, we did see Nano come out from Beaver's
there.
side.
I was gonna say I also heard the
but
but it looks like they're just gonna dump all their ults into this last fight and be able to take their ult economy. Hard Rockers were just a little bit beat out on it. Weren't able to build those ults just because they weren't winning the team fights. Just that classic momentum that can be very difficult to block when it comes to Overwatch, especially at a point where it's such fast-paced games and just you have just such limited time on this map. But really all it takes is those like 3 or 4 map like individual fight wins, and then you just push in through it.
Yeah, I know. And our Hard Rockers just did not do a good job of being able to get their foothold either. They weren't able to ults because it took them a bit more time to be able to build it up. So they didn't really get a chance to fight until that ending point where they had to be able to use all the ults, and it just fell short because we had them to.
I think best thing we can do is just, as WiseOwl was saying, like we just got to play more cohesive, push all in at once, and it'll lead to so many benefits all around.
Absolutely. But it seems like we're running out with 2 flex DPS, Venture and Reaper. And
I like it.
And the Lifeweaver instead of the Wu Yang this time. Not too bad. Pretty similar from Beavers.
Knowing how Mythos plays Lifeweaver, I think it'll be beneficial to try and just save someone from it. Oh,
Saber getting taken down right
early
away.
pick, though, on Saber with that anti going in on him. Unfortunate to see.
That kind of just allows Beavers to be able to roll the rest of Hard Rockers and take for...
Bomber dying on point just to buy that little bit of time between respawns. Smart choice.
Anyway.
Future problem.
Future me problem that I gotta figure out. Anywho, so it seems like Hard Rockers are trying to be able to take a little bit of a cheeky angle here, and on them.
I love silly strats, like just the whole team playing on the off angle. Here we see they're actually going to be a little bit split because there's that Venture pushing in behind.
It seems like Bomber has a mark on them though, and kind of chasing them away. They don't have dig anymore.
Saber playing a little aggressive after being purpled.
Almost goes down. Cass right behind. They should be able to take care of this Cass. They do. And now they are up in this fight. Obsessed drops down. Kind of not the best decision there. Gets taken out right away. Bomber going in on the supports. Should be able to take out this Ana here and gets the...
There goes the Ana.
Yep.
Awesome. Just Kiri.
Yep.
Now it's just the final cleanup of the horse, and that's exactly what we were looking for that team fight. Like, while there were a little bit of tiny misplays, they pushed in as a team, and it led to the benefits.
Absolutely, they were able to punish that cast, which really
that
helped
punishing
them out
of the
too.
cast, and then the Venture going into like
into the
really
dig
taking that off
yeah.
was kind of what led to it, because the Venture just took so long to actually engage, and Bomber was able to have a mark that whole time, so they knew where they were.
Saber having to back up and having to give him a little bit of space as he runs out of cooldowns.
There is that early pick here, however, on Mythos on Brig, which could be unfortunate, not having that generic healing and protection for your other support.
We see Castle coming out here. Doesn't get anyone, but Miss Marie ends up taking out Zathos and tanks out Saber and Bomber. And Obsessed goes down as well. Mythos is going to have to run back to spawn,
Mythos
try and save his life.
gets out, though, yeah.
Misses health back.
Oh, peeks it. Oh, but they have that shield parry.
Yep.
That's that Souls-like training coming into hell.
True Souls-like game. Like. Oh.
Can we just get like the Souls like when you go to fight a horse?
It seems like they're trying to do the old bread and butter, going around the side, trying to take another cheeky angle, have the high ground advantage.
I don't think it's going to be as effective here just because they know it's coming, but there is still a chance that just playing on this different height is going to lead to advantages with the Queen, specifically with it being a more enclosed space.
Absolutely. We see Juno coming out here, trying to be able to push in with it. Saber really trying to deal some damage, ends up going into the back of the team. Horsel comes out to be able to stop him from going in. They take out Mythos. Bomber gets a trade with Radcat. Saber goes down.
If only Saber had that little 13% buffer and ult. There was the perfect lineup for a Rampage there. I saw it, and I just immediately looked down and got a little sad.
Oh.
It had such a good setup for it, too, where right when Horse popped ult, just rampaging through there. Unfortunately, we're able to touch, needing to win for the Beavers.
And then hide cams. Other one, top one. Yep. Perfect. But Bomber
pulls out
able to
play
pick
of
up
the
play game. Let's go.
Bomber's Ventures is one of my favorite to watch.
It's so nasty.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. When I started learning Venture, I took some inspiration from Bomber's gameplay. We had one JV versus varsity gameplay, and I was sitting there, I was watching Bomber, and I was like, ooh, I like that. That's kind of nasty.
Go to caster cam. We gotta put him back on.
Oh, we gotta put the aviators back on. I didn't realize this was gonna be an every time we're on camera situation.
Absolutely. We gotta be cool. What is that? I'm obsessed.
We're obsessed.
True.
Did you not know Piggy Powers like D1 obsessed fan?
Is he? I haven't been able to attend the past couple JV streams, so. But I think
all it took was one game on Sojourn, and then it was fully booked.
I'm really excited to see the obsessed Sojourn here. I think such a good Sojourn, like in all honesty. Fighting him in that
he got picked. He was nutty.
Picked. He was good. He might in fact be the next Piggy Power.
He might be the next Piggy Power.
Oh, but we love it here. Brings back to caster cam. There we go. All good. But I'm really excited what we have here. I think if Hard Rockers end up playing with a little bit more team cohesion, we can be able to see some really nasty plays come out of them.
I think they were starting to get it together there, especially like they had the unique idea of taking that offsite on second point and like going into this very unique strategy where they were kind of forcing either push them where Queen has the advantage in the smaller, less open rooms, or they just had high ground advantage, and then it just leads to a stronger engage overall. And I think that was really smart. I think that paid out for that fight. It caught the other team off guard because your Venture was looking for a completely opposite side of the map engage. Then we caught the cast on height early, meaning it was almost a 5v3 for a little bit there.
True.
Found the value. It was good.
It was really good. I will critique them a little bit here. I don't know if I agree with the double flex DPS pick. Because I think they needed the range of the Soj to be able to try and get picks that they can go in off of.
Green.
With the double flex DPS pick, that really have to be coordinating well with your team and your tank specifically, because all five of you have to be going in at the same time on the same target and completely destroying them and making sure they don't even have a chance to be able to live.
I feel like the double flex mentality also relies on you have to have very specific tank options where it's like Queen is able to run the double flex and have it work, but there's just some options that are able to do it better. Like if you run someone, hydrate. Cheers.
Thanks, Emerald. I don't have anything to drink, so.
Azaria, they're able to benefit off of like the big comp we've been working on in varsity. Like it's the whole Venture digs in, gets a bubble, charges Czar, and then you just have the whole team pushing off that. Czar using the second bubble for sustain. Joe would be so proud of me. No, Speckle.
Jody Speckle, it's fine. I don't care.
I think everyone here has been DOSed at least once.
Yeah, right?
Names are for chumps.
True. Do you want to hit enter real quick so I can see chat? But with that, I think we're gonna wait for them to make their bans and wait for them to get into what seems like Saravasa. So with that,
Atlas is back.
Atlas is back. That's right. We'll be right back.
It always comes back again, and I'm not even gonna pretend that it's okay. Constantly putting bad thoughts on replay. I really don't like living life this way, but I know that these things will never change. Tell myself to breathe in, but The darkest sun gets sleeping, and this madness got me thinking. So sick and tired of doing it, 'cause I always wake up. Sick and tired of believing that this pain will never end. Oh, I've had enough. I've had enough. Here we go again. You're my enemy. You're the
Why didn't I know from the very start? Oh, you left me here just to fall apart. If I wrote you a letter, would I have a chance? Would you read my letter if I had it sent?
And we are back. Make sure to turn on the overlay if you can. Right here.
So going over bans for this map, Hard Rockers enter out with a cast ban, likely to encourage some Venture gameplay, because cast is able to just shut down a Venture horribly with, they pop out, it's easy to hit the shots on them. And then the other aspect of it is just
series tracker.
that hinder ability on the grenade,
opponent one.
crazy value. So I'm assuming that's why we went with the cast ban. And then the other ban coming out was for Wu Yang from the Beaver.
Yeah.
Wu Yang, very strong support. Received
is.
a minor nerf, but it wasn't
not
enough.
much, yeah.
It was a small reduction to his HP compared to last season, and then changed it where the splash damage is dealing less, but the direct hits are dealing more. So direct hits are still dealing the same amount after everything's calculated, but it doesn't fix the main issue.
Well,
of
let's
Wu
get
Yang.
right into the game. We see Ryan and another double flex DPS coming out, but we also see flex DPS coming out from the side of Beavers as well with a Malga pick.
I'm surprised on the May.
Oh yeah, hit.
I actually don't know if
space
we've
and then control.
seen Bomber on May very much. I know they've practiced it a little bit, but May Ryan, that's a scary combo.
It is a little bit of a scary combo, you know.
I feel like that's kind of where you made your bread and butter in your name for yourself.
Absolutely,
Was on
it
the May
really
Ryan
is.
combo.
I love my May. Being able to wall off the tank and see the life slowly leave their eyes. Oh, there's nothing better. But
as a Ramatra player, yeah. All you do is just sit there and block because you just hope your team breaks well.
Bomber getting picked off right away here. Saber trying to go in, try and take point. Dumpling getting behind, being able to get that damage right in behind them. And Beavers take this first few percent.
Best hopefully gets out here, even though they got Radcat chasing him. Looks like Venture's going to stop the chase, though, and let him get out.
But they are trying to take a bit of a cheeky angle.
Could be nutty.
Could be nutty indeed.
Or it could be like the last time they took an off angle and Hard Rockers just whip out some random strategy. Obsessed with the swap onto Sojourn, though? I'm getting ready. I'm more...
J-Dog subscribed for 14 months. Thank you. We always appreciate it. But back into the game, we see Obsessed on the Soj now instead of the double flex. Gets taken out by Farah. Miss Marie also takes out Mythos.
Unfortunate.
Saber trying to help take care of the tank. Gets antied and just goes down.
At the overall comp comparison here, I don't know how effective JQ is going to be into the Mauga, and I almost feel like we need some form of like an Onanade to be able to stop the Mauga in their tracks.
I think the Onanade, or we need... I'm a big fan of the Ana Kiri. That's all I'm saying.
Ana's always awesome.
Yeah. But, you know, I think the Kiri would also be very vital here, be even along with the Life Weaver. I don't know if that's in Zathos' hero pool, but we see Malga ult coming out, and Saber getting trapped inside. Bomber went down. Saber goes down next, and Beavers are just able to hold this space they took earlier. Hard Rockers being forced to being pushed back into their own spawn.
Here we see the map shift, though, so there is some time now for him to regroup and try and retake that momentum. Looking at ults, only ult we really have on the table after the swap is going to be Mei, since the Bomber was on him first point and just right out the gate.
Absolutely. Radcat trying to deal some damage onto Saber, gets chased back. It's still Mercy pocketed. Goes over. Quite go over enough, though, to be able to get the drop on the back line. But they are being blitzed a little bit here by Miss Marie. Radcat takes out 2. And Bomber trying to hold on for dear life, but Beavers just come out on top.
I feel like Auga is a very specific character where it's you almost have to know how to play into Mauga to be able to handle it. So like if you just don't know how to immediately play against the Mauga, it can be very difficult. And it looks like our JV roster might be a little out of practice when it comes to handling Mauga comps. They didn't have a whole season of just Mauga being the meta and countering it with your own Mauga, as we saw with like the entirety of last year felt like it.
Yeah. It seems like they might be able to get Miss Marie
awesome
with that
wall, though.
But no, Mauga comes out with his whatever it's called and heals to full for the most part. Radcat with the amazing Venture ult takes out Bomber and Obsessed, and
they just have another cage waiting as well.
They were just able to clean up. I think they're gonna have to end up using one of the support ults for the cage, or they end up using Bomber for the Mei ult for the cage to counter it.
I think best thing that we could probably do here might be either engage with Orbital or a Blizzard.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. It seems like we're engaging with Blizzard. Mauga's gonna come in with his ult. Yep.
Oh, unfortunate getting caught in cage after throwing the Blizzard, though.
We also saw a tree come out. It seemed like it was way up there for Blizzard. They tried to be able to push up, but Mauga was just too fast-paced for them. Beavers take second point.
And here we aren't seeing that change to Kiri or Ana to be able to deal with the Mauga. And that's really just kind of allowing him to run rampant without having any of his counters being introduced.
I think the Soj is really good for the Mauga. They're able to have a lot more bit more of a frontal damage and a poke.
I think the Soj is awesome because it's also introducing a counter to the Pharah.
Yep.
The Soj pick's awesome. Mei works well with the tank.
Yes.
And I feel like there's some fun stuff you could do with Mei.
Obsessed gets taken out right away by Dumpling. A Bomber goes next. We see a JQ ult coming up from Saber, not able to get any. Actually, gets the Ana.
If we engage fast, oh no, I forgot. Mercy's a character.
Mercy is a character.
Oh, jeez, I hate Mercy.
Deal. But also, thank you for the 101 biddies, J-Dog. Really appreciate it, and I love seeing you try and take the top spot of leaderboard.
I think Piggy Power's my favorite alumni. What has Piggy Power given us?
That's true.
I am a man of bribery.
It's true. I think J-Dog has donated more than Piggy Power has. But we see Miss Marie taking some space up here. They were not able to really push up, but actually does start to after Mauga backs up a little bit. Miss Marie taking more space, and Bomber just goes down right away with Mythos and Saber following. Obsessed, not quite able to hit the rail shot onto the far to get the pick, and
you can really tell that this is Beaver's bread and butter comp. They know exactly what they need to do. They have the pharmacy at the opening part just to almost always ensure either a pick on a DPS or a support. That way they have the advantage when the Mercy swaps onto focusing the Mauga, and then they just kind of run away with value from there.
We see Venture ult coming out here and trying to pin down Hard Rocker backline. They go in with Orbital. Can they make any use of it? Obsessed gets the Pharah. Bomber goes down and trades. Zathos goes down, gets traded out with Mr. Stabby. Obsessed goes down to the Mauga, and so does Mythos. It's just Saber, and he's not able to stay alive.
Unfortunate map. But I think this kind of is... I think Hard Rockers have been pushed into a point now where they just have to know how to play into the Mauga specific.
Hit it again.
It's a very, like, not necessarily like super unique comp, but just a comp that requires you know how to play into it.
Absolutely. I really like the Soj pick. I thought the Soj pick was good. Just we weren't able to make any use of it. They were always getting that first pick and really set the momentum every single fight.
I agree with J-Dog on that one. That's Malaga Pharmacy Venture.
Yeah.
It's kind of corny, but like
it works.
It worked for them. That we didn't, because it's almost every character in there has like just some factor that you have to be able to play around and counter. But we just kind of played into it, and like Malgo came in, we all were clumped up, and he got value off of it. The Pharah was always able to, like the pharmacy combo, it takes 2 just hits from the rockets and you're out of there. We always had someone that they were looking for and that they were able to find. It's just all of it coming together.
It really is.
It just ensured value for him immediately that won the team fights.
Yeah, and it really seemed like Hard Rocker. I know I'm saying this quite a bit of times, but Hard Rocker just could not footing whatsoever. They were always the first one to go down. They weren't, even when they tried to be able to use their ults first to be able to set the momentum, Malga came in and just ulted them right back instead and blocked them off from the ults for them to. So
that engage on second point was just, it was almost devastating, where it's like you saw such a good setup with the Blizz being thrown out right away, but then Malga just wasn't caught in it enough where they were able to just charge right out of it.
Yep.
And then put down the cage, and at that point it was just kind of cage is up, you can't shoot out of it. You aren't able to loop around to get to the frozen teammates, because like they got people frozen in there. They got the value needed from it. Cage just fully protected them for the entirety of the ult duration, and it just was kind of won the ult fight in terms of what's getting thrown where.
That's really unfortunate, but I think I'm gonna keep my hopes a little high. Hopefully they're keeping their spirits up a little bit for here.
I think one big thing to keep in mind, that just the between games discussion, now that they kind of know, I'm assuming that's Beaver's bread and butter comp.
Yeah.
Where it's like they had the Malga ban, they had to kind of change everything because that was their main win con for that comp, was just early game Pharah pick into Malga just being able to walk on the enemy, which Malga is already just able to do that.
True.
But hopefully now they're able to sit there, discuss some team changes, what we're going to do to counter it, and then forward.
Yeah, I'm a little interested. I'm a little interested to hear if pick, especially since Esperanza seems to be the map pick. I'm interested to see here if they end up banning Venture on hi Derp. If we end up banning Venture, because it didn't seem like we played him at all last map. It was the
it was Reaper. It was Reaper May into Sojourn May.
Yeah.
Banning Mercy, that makes sense.
Okay.
I almost feel like the Pharah might have been the stronger of the bans there.
I think so.
Because then you're also protecting your Venture if they're worried about losing Venture. But
I think they're wanting to make sure that each pick that they get stays like that initial pick, so the way they don't get a chance to be able to get them back at all. But unfortunately not the Venture ban like I was thinking, because I do know that Bomber has played May on Esperanza before. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what JV throws at us. So with that, it is currently 0-2. So make sure to stick with us to see how this game develops.
I believe that there's going to be some good communication.
I really hope so.
In the mid game, leading them right into this next one. I believe.
I believe too. All right. See you soon. And we are back on Esperanza. Let's see. We banned Mercy. They banned Venture. So there was a Venture ban that ended up coming out. I'm excited. What happens here with that?
I feel like with the Venture ban, I'm thinking through kind of Bomber's preferred heroes. I feel like it'll be common to see like the May come back.
Mm-hmm.
Or like just looking back at last game.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I know they've been playing Junkrat. I hope they don't bring out Junkrat. I will lose some respect if they bring out Junkrat.
I mean, if it works, it works. That's all I'm saying.
If they bring out
Torbjorn.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh, we see two flex DPSs coming out once again. Bomber on the Torb, obsessed on the Reaper, and it seems
yes. You tell him, Bomber. Oh my god, you guys can't see it. I have the biggest smile across my face right now.
And then we see a Diva Sombra Reaper comp coming out from Beavers with the Moira. Moira's a little interesting. We don't see Moira all that often, but I'm excited. Well, that's a really good
I think I'm
Reaper.
even more excited. I'm shaking right now.
You're shaking right now?
I'm excited for this.
Oh man, we see Hard Rock is trying to be able to take some high ground. Reaper's got a little bit of a head start. They were about to go down here. Support's nowhere to be able to see scene.
I didn't even notice the Diva getting the pick on Mythos as well there.
Yeah. Unfortunate, Obsessed to be able to trade out that Sombra, but that's the only pick that they're going to get as the rest of Hard Rockers go down.
I'm just going to say it. Turret was final kill. I think this goes crazy.
Well, you think
double D, don't abbreviate control point. Anyways. Torbjorn! Yeah, Torbjorn!
Are you thinking that they're just going to like forget that the turret exists?
I think that is a potential. Honestly, don't think Torbjorn. Well, I guess the Sombra, maybe you could get some value out of there. Sombra has to be careful with the engages.
Reaper and Sombra kind of getting caught in the backlines and not able to take advantage of the Reaper being back there as he rates out. Dumpling does get killed though, but Mythos Bombing gets traded. Mr. Stabby gets taken out by the turret.
Torbjorn!
Torbjorn! Bomber takes out Moira as well.
That's why he's the GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT!
Saber trying to help out his Reaper a little bit here, but Obsessed ends up going down.
Just gotta clean up the Diva. You see that turret? I saw that turret.
Reaper takes out Bomber.
Poor turret dies to bomb.
And now it's just Saber. He's going to have to back up, going in again with his team, especially with that Diva getting back their turret. Not turret. Mech. But we see Beaver trying to take some space here. Saber knows that the Diva's there, is going to be looking for him, tries to take this fight. Diva ends up getting out. Reaper TPing in. Doesn't have his ult quite yet.
Reaper has to pop fade to get out of there too, which is a nice cooldown to get out early on.
Turret doing some work. They had to be able to focus on it for a little bit. And Obsessed gets the first pick on Ana.
This could lead to a... unfortunately able to cancel it out there. This looks like an easy way to pick the Diva.
Saber gets down, but they trade out with the Diva. But
they have to get back into that point, though, and just kind of get going with his advantage. I know they're looking for ult there. I know they wanted it. It was a little too choreographed. I think that was the main issue.
Mommy gets out, or Mythos gets out Radcat. I don't want to say Mommy.
Yeah, you just said it.
I know. I regret approving that name change.
That might be used to get.
Yeah, that might be clipped. Who knows? Obsessed knew the Sombra was somewhere, trying to be able to be a little bit schizo for him, and Sombra just kind of gets to stay in the backline for right now.
I think we're seeing a lot more potential here right now, just because we have, for the kind of the first time this series,
Mythos gets taken out, and Bomber. Ults. There goes the Reaper ult, takes out Saber, and Zathos goes down as well. We're gonna have to see some ults come out from the side of Hard Rockers here. I'm really hoping for either if they can get a position up and opening Reaper ult.
I think engaging with a Blossom and then maybe going into Brig ult with a Rally if it's needed.
Yeah,
I think that could work well. If not, we could Nano Blossom and just kind of do the silly.
But it looks like Reaper's
Reaper
about
going
to go down.
low right away.
Ends up having to use Wraith. There goes Diva Bomb, gets the turret. There goes Torbolt and Nano coming out from the side of Beavers.
There we see we pop the ults, but we're just not really able to do anything with it. Saber also throws theirs, but just gets hacked out of it right away. Really unfortunate to see it. Just a rough. That's a rough hack to get it.
It is
to
a
get
bit of a
hacked
rough
out
start.
of her ults. Here we see Hard Rockers kind of pushed back into this corner. They lost their turret, so
Mythos
that
gets
Sombra is
taken
getting
out
kind
right
of free
away.
ground.
Rad ends up having to Wraith out. Bomber really wants to get that kill, but can't quite be able to make it.
Here we see potential final fight here as Hard Rockers have to engage. We have a Nano Blossom in the pocket.
No, Obsessed goes down
there
right
goes
away.
The Blossom.
And
looks like we're going to be held in spawn doors.
Radcat's just be able to stuff this point.
And
There
there's
goes Nano.
Radcat with the
Yeah.
Blossom. That's going to finish us out.
Really unfortunate.
I think there's a lot of good kind of learning that can be done from the series,
Absolutely.
Because we showed a lot of good, especially in that early game.
Yay.
Like map 1.
Oh, there we go. Radcat got it. Honestly, though, like pretty good Reaper gameplay. In all honesty, and
Both Reapers were doing very well that entire game. I love Reaper duels. I wish there was more of them, but like, sorry, that one, that last crit, that was kind of scary.
But with that unfortunately brings the game to an end. It is at a depressing 0-3.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed. We did see the Hard Rockers try to be able to put some good fight, especially towards the beginning. I think they kind of ended up getting their own heads a little bit, but I wonder any thoughts.
I feel like one of the biggest takeaways from this is being as the other team was running not necessarily like obscure comps, but more unique than what we've been seeing in previous gameplay, like especially for the JV side of things.
Yeah,
it was more just things that they didn't really fully know how to play into, like the Sombra Diva combo. I noticed was kind of taken out. The Torbjorn actually kind of worked.
It really
against
did.
The Sombra.
I was surprised with
the
it.
turret was able to stall off against the Sombra. The one issue with it was when we just kind of threw Torbjorn down, like threw Torbjorn turret down main, got destroyed right away. Sombra loses like that whole thing that was preventing her from engaging, and is just kind of able to kind of get the free engage, get an early pick.
Torbjorn needed to be able to take a bit more of those longer off angles.
Yep.
Especially with the turret, so that way they're creating two different points back for the team, which is what we kind of have been talking about on both teams a little bit as well. I know we've been practicing as varsity.
Yep, it's just the fundamentals that both teams are kind of starting to fully grasp again, just kind of manifesting once more. It's like we have a scrim right after this.
Exactly.
We're going to be going into that scrim, and it's like drilling a lot of these same things both teams are struggling with, where it's just some of those fundamentals. You don't play for a little bit, they get rusty. It's your first time coming back to the game, like very competitively in this nature.
Absolutely.
It's hard to just lock back into it. And like synergies, another one of those big things of just making sure you're always playing together, pushing in as a team, taking every team fight as a group. I know that's one of my big struggles.
That's one
of the
big
things that I've been having to work on, is like first picking up Venture. I see two supports separated, and I'm immediately looking at it. I'm trying to get in there, but I'm not always looking for my team, and that's one of the big issues. And Bomber, they have a little bit more restraint in that, but it was still like every once in a while we saw just one-off fights happening before the entire team was ready to engage, and just kind of leading to problems there.
But I'm pretty hopeful for some of the rest of the games, especially if they're able to work on some of these issues, and be able to essentially work on their fundamentals a lot more.
Like we criticize
there's
the
potential.
There is so much good.
There's so much potential.
Like we see a really good Reinhardt coming out of Saber. I think they just didn't really want to play the Ryan today, just to work on some other stuff. But we've seen strong stuff from there.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see where this Queen goes too.
I think the Queen showed so much potential. The varsity tank Draconic has been working with them on their Queen. It was actually really funny. I stood in one of their practices for him, and the entire conversation, essentially Draconic Snom was like, "Do you have anything you hate?" Just picture that on them, and that's how you play Queen. Like, do you have anything you want to just cut in half?
That's an amazing way to be able to put it.
Yeah, it worked. They were playing more aggressive than they were on other characters, and they were playing without that aggressive Queen factor. It was just the comps they were playing into were very good at either countering it or just going past the Queen and taking out the backline, such as that Malgo comp.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like that Malgo comp is not a great matchup for that Queen. Also, before we get into sponsors, we have a special birthday boy.
Happy birthday, Speckle. You're awesome.
We love you so much.
We were saving it for this moment.
We were saving it with sweet savior.
My 20-year-old baby boy.
Yeah, right. Oh man. But with that, let's get into our sponsors tonight. We got Blue Peak, which is our longest sponsor, Live Hospitality, which is our biggest sponsor, and of course OmniTech. We love them all. They help us do what we do here, and you guys are also able to help support us by subscribing and bringing in those biddies like J-Dog, W. No, you guys do an amazing job.
We appreciate every form of support that we get.
Mm-hmm.
It allows us to do fun things like we're almost every day. I
Yeah.
think, are we at 6 days a week or are we at full 7?
We're at full 7.
We are at full 7. We could not do that in past years.
No.
Like that is just support on campus, people joining the club, people watching the streams, leads to amazing things, amazing community. You guys are the ones building that. We're just kind of here to try and foster it as best we can.
True. Go ahead and read off those socials.
So, socials, you can contact us. We have Facebook and Instagram. Both are going to be at Hard Rocker Esports. The Instagram has underscore in between. Very important. Don't miss that. Twitter is at SDMines_HardRockers, as you're watching right now. And our YouTuber is HardRocker_Esports.
That's Twitter, not Twitch.
Oh, that's Twitter, not Twitch. Oh my gosh, I'm so...
At Twitch, you can find us at twitch.tv/hardrocker_esports, which you are, in fact, here
You
right
found
now.
us!
You found
You're
us.
awesome!
Give us a follow and love us.
Sorry, the T's are all the same.
The T's are all the same, that's
Twitter,
fair.
Twitch, that's...
Oh, yeah, you can
I don't know what
socials.
the difference is.
But...
There they all are for you, in case I didn't do it good enough.
Make sure to come back tomorrow to see your amazing DPS duo, Ringo and WiseOwl.
We got a power can we do a Dragon Ball Fusion? Ah! I'm terrified of what character that would create.
I don't know.
Get the fanfic. Start writing it. Get them out there.
Oh man. Oh, but thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We hope to see you right again soon. I'm WiseOwl.
I'm Ringo.
We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.
A king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait. I'm tired.